Listen, I'm a happily married man, but every relationship gets tested. When this man started kissing badges and going shellers, well, I was all polymorphic or whatever David A's on. Don't worry about Taylor Perry going large. I've got a chub on just watching these goals again. Bloody hell, feels like a long time, doesn't it? Tank's gone and got himself a new hairline. No turkey teeth though, wow. If you're going to give us 2 mil to play with, barely get a Freddo for that nowadays. But then before we start dropping peas, let's have a look at the new tees. Stunning piece of kit. And so too is the home shirt. Away draws inspo from 15-16 and the third. Just thought it was peng. And I had to include this comment. Love the idea of like stipulations as to when and how we can upgrade the War Memorial. Remember, good bit of space to develop into, you know. And a new fave from last episode has got to be Teddy Sheps. Gazza B returning with another novella, spitting straight facts about the fact that Shepherd should be in no-nonsense Preds, giving that young Roy Keane, Steven Gerrard vibes. Tucked in, long sleeves, just looks right. And then shuffling another couple man round, get him in that number 8 shirt. But what we need is the same energy for the rest of you, man. Couple youth being straight ignored. We need to get these lot suited, booted and executed. But with that 2 bob that we've got to splash, I looked at the comments, some outstanding centre back and left back suggestions. But Lee Evans asking 30k a week for an up and comer. You've got to be yanking me melons off me scrote, man. Well, with many more of them on the list, we're finding time after time it's the same problem. Glesner's retiring at the end of the season. Bjorn Engels don't want to relocate. Ementa and Bello look like they've got Stour written all over them. And a bag of other man just don't want to come. And I've got it on good authority that the Greg's outside Riveringham is banging. What more could you want? Call us Aston Villa in the Champions League. We got a couple of young boys right for the picking. But after doing my due diligence, I found someone who fancies playing for the red and white. We've got Deji. Big brick shithouse. Strong, gonna complement Williams perfectly. And then following him through the door at the War Memorial to give us a little bit of an attacking threat down that left-hand side. Direct upgrade for Granny P. Quicker than me in bed with Anna de Armas, it's Vincent Harper, marauding left back. But speaking of dime pieces in my bed, we've spunked our entire load. So then man there slots straight into the first team. I'm still worried about Poissy on that left hand side. But with players coming back in on loan, we'll do some chopping and changing in order to get that right concoction. So with season number 3 underway then, looking to go back to back, but it's never going to be an easy one, especially starting the season away at Taylor's old stomp. But remember you man, if you're enjoying this series, drop it a big fat like. It helps me out, helps you out. Well, mostly it helps me out, but anyway, just do it. Looking for a big breakout season for most in this squad, but most importantly, the Shepherd. Looking to guide his herd up the leagues, almost introduces the ball to the top banjo. The Shrews almost causing us a few issues though, but it's the bromance of the bat to stick a cork in any of the advancements. They don't swing that way, but in the interest of finding the perfect fit for that left-hand side, Finchy, he looks like he's been to the same doctor as Zac Efron. He almost had us soaring, flying. There ain't no corners in the goal that we just can't reach. But it's Jordan Rossiter. It was a suggestion on the last ep, to be fair. Clearly felt some type of way about TP leaving. May I ask you kindly, sir, to leave the field? You can tell he's a scouser, can't you? GBH is basically a qualification for them lot. But even a man up, we couldn't run seal the gaps. The Shrews weasel their way through the back line, but it's Luca and Perry harassing that midfield. And the skip galloping forward like I've put 25-1. Tricast either way. Normally, terrible luck on horses. But when this man's in the saddle, someone's getting whipped. Speaking of whipping, I couldn't have movements on it. I said, miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it, vibrate it, embrace it. Seasiders. I know Blackpool's a good night out, but that finish is not the only thing that's hanging this morning. Blackpool do go ahead and grab themselves the lead, but it's the Iceman, Nipples and him razor sharp on the break. And if I hear you ask, has he got a finish on the angle? Affirmative. Fuming though, Iceman can't do the cold celly. Pants down or what? He needs to have like under 75 agility or something. Both teams do get golden chances late on, but the spoils are shared. But it's Perry, Shep and Frost turning into a right little thruple. More attacking potency to Mr. Freeze this season. I love to see it, but the defence at times looks like Rio Ferdinand's eyebrows and his top lip working independently compared to the rest of the people. Game does start to get a little bit tasty, but I do think it's Fivehead over here. He's got his arse in his hands when he saw Tank's new turkey job, while he's over here looking like the McDonald's logo. Minutes later though, it's Big Tov, touch, finish. Gives me serious Heskey vibes, you know. Seagrest at times is cat-like. It's new boy Harper down the left-hand side though, does the dirty but darts forward like he's a prime Luke Littler. The only difference is Luke can finish and this man can't.
Nah, don't. I've just got other plans. Don't worry about me.
What plans have you got at 1 in the morning, Luke?
TP then to try and squeeze one in on the angle, but Yanko. Would have been a goal of the ep. But either side of the break, it's turned into the Tovey Day show. First one was bread and butter for the man. Gobbles it up. But the next one, that piece of sourdough could not handle the sauce. Dripping everywhere. The Hornets were the next oppos, and it's Taylor looking to sting them early doors. The second one was way too spicy to handle, and Tov is first to react. Someone who we've gotten peeled for though is Duomo, sharp as he drags them back into the game. Next up, it was a turn of the bolts at the War Memorial. Wow, it was a day for shit in the bed. First of all, it was Dempsey, and then after that, it was the Stourbridge backline. Holes in it like a block of Swiss cheese. Could do with an offshore account as well if the board are going to have long pockets and very short arms. Barnsley almost caught us sucking our thumb in the early stages, but as I've said before, Benny boy, safer hands than Shep's Waxer's mortgage. He's never going to go out of business. But Luca sneaking into the box, drops a pill in a drink. As it gets fished out, Yanko comes onto it like he's had 9 points, 2 tequilas, and he's seen it propped up against the bar as her mates have gone to the bog. What's a nice stadium like you doing in a goal like this, eh? It's another unbelievable stop from Seagrist, but the rebound really should be rippling the back of it. But power and pace from Tov sees him shrugging off the Barnsley defender. Finish a bit wet lettuce, but it's frosty on the scraps, and I tell you what, call it an iceberg. Barnsley do to get themselves a consoler, but the final game of these highlights, it's a return of an old foe, Burton, causing problems early doors, but he's an inch perfect from Willie. But scrapping had only just begun. First on it was Perry, then the ball works its way to Yanko's another casualty. But just look at Youngblood, I tell you, when Gary called it, he called it right. Working back like a young Keno and then bursting forward on a Gerrard one. And I tell you, if that had gone in, I'd have been shagging sheep. And then Luca, well, he's bought and paid for that one. Ref, hook, line, and he's took the bait. But even with 10 men, they were causing issues. Mason Bennett, who's the troll that you find under a bridge, has gone one over on Benny. But keeping up with the pack, we can't be dropping points. So step forward, Captain Stourbridge. Loves the camera, and the camera loves him. A little shake, a little shimmy, a little lean and a bop. And he's got me all, So at the half-time break then, sitting in 6th, but Bolton, they might be out of reach. But like my mum's always said to me, reach for the stars, and if you miss, you'll end up in the playoffs. Or something like that, I don't know, I barely listen to her to be fair. But now, after the first half of this season, we welcome back Marshall from Bromley. Finchy, you ain't cutting it, mate. Head will be on the chopping block. But Marshall, looking like a League One Jack Grealish, eat your arse out. Well, to be fair, that's more like Carl Walker, isn't it? So then with the second half of the season, the boys need to keep up with the pack and attempt to knock Bolton off their perch. But Frost looking to cause Reading some problems early doors. But Poyce recycles it back into the middle. And Shep steadies himself and shapes it like his eyebrows. Menacing. I swear down, since we started calling him the second coming of Keane and Gerrard, he's had to prove that he's nothing more than the first Teddy Shepherd. Seagrist, though, still proving that there's life in the old dog. But it's Nibsy with the double ball roll leaves Benny flapping. Now there could be some ink in this boy, you know. Does anyone else hear anyone screaming Stourbridge? Look at who we got next, Warsaw. Snuck up with us, have ya? Tov tries a cycle, and it's the rebound as well that's kept at bay. but a long punt into the box changed the P for a C, and that's what they've shoved it in. Frosty then takes advantage of Walsall fannying around at the back and snatches us a point. Northampton, though, we go back to tried and tested, let Tov use his power, and it's like watching a Year 11 play with a Year 7's ball at times. And even the finish, you know, there's a little lad with glasses somewhere just crying his eyes out. The skip catching the goalkeeper but not the bar by surprise, and then bringing on a couple of youth to see the game out, but the ball falls to wag Jack Grealish wannabe, and he slams it in like he's pissed up 4 AM in a Range Rover, and all he knows how to do is smash the shit out of stuff. The sunset, the angle, the goal, it's just a work of art. And then to wrap it up, another youth, Ahmed, comes on, arrives in the box like he's got 8 wives and every single one of them has told him he needs to cut the grass. Another link up with the Rams then, and I genuinely thought this was written in the stars for Shepherd, but it's Frost and Tov who combine early doors, and now with chances to kill it, Pice, weaker than your nan's squash. But this would have been the greatest goal of all time. Pice with the spread, Frosty with the dink, the vision from Tov like he's got a crystal ball, but you can see something devastating in our future, an unreal save. Derby then go up the other end and they think they've snatched one, but it's Mr. Hairline back. Yeah, love, don't worry, I'll shag ya. But then it's Oxford up there with us, to be fair, and I'm waiting for one of these crosses gone wrong to go right, but it's once again, it's the big lad up top, taking no prisoners. But this lad from Oxford, he wanted to take souls and fill in holes. Oh, go and fill someone's hole in the shower then, bud. But as time whittles away, you know what it's like. Us and 10 men, Dembele into the man mountain Goodwin. It gives us a mountain to climb in the final game of the season. Wickham, Harper almost gifting them an opener, but with the season fizzling out, Shepherd decides to step up and light the fuse to an absolute cracker. No curve, no change up, just fucking gas. Catches it true, clean as a whistle. Purse your lips together, love, because we're on for a sticky one. 4th place means playoffs. And again, it's Oxford. 1-1 from the first leg. Well, of course, it's live. So then, the Tanks bad boys, the big glass boys. We're going to have to do it the hard way this season, lads. Into the second leg of the semi-finals of the League One playoffs. We're against Oxford. It was evens, honours evens in the first leg. But we're back at the War Memorial. Anything could happen back here. And I tell you what, I want everything to happen back here. Tough old match. They took us all the way in the league, didn't they? But these glass boys, it's like the glass that you use for your windscreen. It's reinforced, it's durable, it's honest. Come on, the glass boys. Let's get right at it. Especially not to Sariki. Well, one back though. Now we can go. We can go a little bit. And captain. Oh, it's a great tackle. Who's just about to pull that trigger. Ellie. Well done. Lovely pressure on him. Okay. Yeah, referee. What? What are we doing? Have you not flagged? What are you flagging for? If we're not flagging for anything, put your... I don't know. Put your flag down. I don't know. Harper. Nice. Well done. And we go then. And we keep going. And we keep going until the break of dawn. And the break of dawn is the break of Shepherd! Oh! He's tried to shape it like his friggin' eyebrows, but he's put too much whip on it. To be fair, it was straight down the throat. Pressure. Pressure. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Well done, Teddy Payne. Teddy Payne said he pinned her ass down. And now, he's going to spank one. Oh! Get there. Get there seconds. He's taking the piss out of him. Oh, and they're taking the piss out of him now. Goodwin's got the ball. Don't like Goodwin having the ball. We've got an overlap here. And it's this scarily fast geezer. It's a terrible cross though. Get out to it. Get out to it. Oh, what are we doing? I don't know why we didn't just deal with it. Danger then. Luca, class. Go on then. Frosty. Into him. Can you find Tov? We have. And Frosty comes onto it. Arriving. Smacks one! Penalty! Gotta be a penalty, ref, if we're not having any of that! But all you gotta do is just cut your hair. Just slice off the back. Yeah, and you'll look maybe a 4. Ah, you little dick piece. It's at half time. It is 0-0. Honours still even. We just can't break from them, can we? Can't break from Oxford. Oxford can't break from us. Tell you what, have you ever watched Queen's Gambit? A game of chess. Nice, Luca. Class. Go on then, Teddy Payne. Teddy Payne said he pinned her ass. You can't pin anyone's ass if he's been absolutely swiped, ref. It's 2 foot as well. It should be a red. Bottle job. Ellie. No one's coming. No one's coming! Ah, come on. Now he can go byline. He can go Yanko. He can go header! Oh, try to lift it, try to loop him. Still with it. Nice, Ellie. Won it. And we go. We've caught him unawares, potentially. Nice. Into Shep. Carried on his run. But Shepherd, oh, he's been taken. They knew what was going to happen. Oh, we're not. We're still playing. We're still playing. Oh, we're still playing. It should have been a red, though. It should have been a red, though. 100% that should have been a red. It's completely. He weren't even anywhere near the ball. Weren't going for it. Nothing. That's awful. That is, ref. Right, Shep. Now where are you going? I want you. I want you. Oh, referee, you've done it again. Yeah, second yellow. He should have had one. He should have had one ages ago. It's absolutely cynical. It's terrible. That should be down to 9 men. More. Win that. Well done, Arps. Garner. Class. Always won it back. And now, it is chance for him! Oof. And leaving holes at the back. Well out. Well out. Right, we go then. Taylor Perry, got to get it down there. Nice. Back into Marshall. Because we know what he can do. We know what he can do. Keep going, Sheps. Keep going, Sheps. Is the ball in on? I think it is. Garner. It's one. Nah, it's too much to ask from that young lad. Big winner. Big winner. Oh, look, Tarps. It's Garner. Can you see him? Oh, he's been nicked. Ahmed. Class. Tavide. He's in there. Tov! Oh my god, that was overkill. But I tell you what, Tavide in the 90th has just sent the Glass Boys not only mental, but he's sent them to Wembley. It's big from the couple youth that come on. It's a beauty of a ball, but Tavide, are you having me on, son? Keeper didn't move. Keeper knew. Keeper knew what time it was. It was time to shut his mouth and get on that coach back home. The Stourbridge lads be on that coach to Wembo. Pachetta. Nice. Done him. Done him. We've done him. We've done him! Get in the Glass Boys! Semi-finals. Jesus Christ, it was a tough old affair. But when do you want affairs to be easy? You don't, do ya? You want them to be spicy. You want them to be full of drama. And the drama, we're taking it with us. Wembley, get ready. We're going to see the Glass Boys for the first time. Well then, we're here. Oh, Luca. Luca with the tifo. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's raining down in the old big smoke. Did not want that. Did not need that for 1 second. But, come on the Glass Boys. We're going for back-to-back. Charlton, the opponents at Wembley. But we ain't scared of anyone. We ain't scared of anyone in this league. We're not scared of anyone. Full stop. But it's gonna need everything. It's gonna need a big performance, and it's gonna need cojones the size of oranges. Come on, lads. We've got to be worried about this lad here. 2 goals in the last match, but you weren't playing against the Glass boys, were you, son? University of Greenwich. You don't know nothing. Teddy Shepherd was brought up at the University of Life. Come on, lads. Come on, the boys. Look at them. We might as well be doing the hacker. Team sheet, as you'd expect. God knows what's going on with other colourways. But it's Siest in goal. Luca, Ellie, Williams and Harper at the back. TP, Yanko and Shepherd in the midfield. And then Frost, Poissy and Tovidea centre forward. Come on, lads. Big performance. Big old performance here at Wembo. Tav needs to make a little bit of something happen. It's going to come to Yanko, though. Strikes one! Oh, warming the gloves early. Yanko. Oh, Jesus. Didn't think you were going to get there. Poissy. Go on in, son. I know you got pace. I know you got pace. I know you got pace. You got burners. Still with it. Poissy! In the League One playoff final. It's the forgotten man. It's the man who's had a mediocre season at best. But I tell you what, he saves his best for the best time possible. He's just spanked it in. Keeper. Mate, you've been dusted. You've been bamboozled. Right into Teddy Sheps. Little change of direction and go. That's beautiful. He's beat his man. Tovidea. He's in there. Got to be 2. Got to be 2! Oh, shaved it past the post. Back into him. Oh, it's back into Luca. He's got chance. To strike one! Poissy! Go for 2. Oh. Harps. Awesome. Awesome. Oh! It's done too much though! Seagrist has saved us. All across. Oh, done. Didn't want to do it. Go on, Frosty. Go on, Frosty. Go on, Frosty. The Iceman. Call as you like. Shepherd. Oh. And we've got all the way out. We've got it back though. Go on in, Sheps. Oh, you little bitch. How can you call it there, ref? How can you call half time there? Referee's got a very sinister hairline. Is that why we're doing it? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And Shepherd doesn't think so either. Nor does Poissy. It can't be 2 from Poissy. It can't be 2 from Poissy, can it? Poissy, you're going to have 2. Oh, ref! Ref, goalkeeper. Whatever. What a save. Jesus, how has he kept that out? Oh, no. Yanko, what have you done? What have you done to us, Yanks? Oh, what have you done to us, Yanks? Not like this. Well done, Luca! If he ain't going to get a yellow card for that, that is the best foul that anyone has ever made. Right, we're going to get out to this. Easy. Also. Oh, take it with you though. You switch. Keep going. Oh no. Oh no. Is he handballed that? What a prick! I was shitting my absolute little knickers. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Go on then, Sheps. Strike it! Oh my God, in the bloody playoff final! You just can't do that to him. It's Shepherd who says to his border collies, come by! Head of every single one in his flock spins round and he looks them dead in the eye and says, come on, boys. Let's get the flock out of this division. Oh, the addicts are on a come down after that one. 2-0 down, lads. It might be GG no re. Go on, TP. You deserve one. You do deserve one. Poissy. It's you again. It's you again, is it? It's you again, is it? Oh, 3 would have been ridiculous. 3 would have been bloody snap your hand off at the start of the game. Someone's got to win it. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, not like swings. Oh my God, he shaved it. That's unlucky, that is. He's done really well there. Right then, bringing on big brick ass Ahmed. We call him Sleepy round here. Because them eyes look like he ain't took a nap in about 4 years. Right. Sleepy wins it. Into one of the golden boys. Into the other golden boy! Off the bar. Oh, he's offside. Taylor Perry, you deserve that, son. You really did deserve that. My Lord Jesus. My saviour. God, that should have gone in. Doherty. Oh, that's a great ball. That's a great ball. Oh, I tell ya. I could have had a couple today. It could be 2-2. Don't force it. Well done. Strike it. Oh, Shepherd. You greedy man. You greedy, greedy little boy. But I tell ya, you can be greedy when you're that good. 2-0. Done dusted. Call it finito. Well done, the Glass boys. Just what we needed today. A dominant performance. God, it was shaky at times. It was shaky. But in the end, class is just too much for him. Picey with the first. And Shepherd with an absolute piss missile of a second. Confirms it. Oh, I've just remembered. What's in store for us next season. Got the championship, don't we? But before we get there, before we get onto that, let's drink it in. Let's drink in Taylor Perry, the skipper, lifting the League One playoff trophy. Come on, you Glass boys! E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Up the Football League we go. So then, with the season coming to a close, finally, we have our next graduate coming of age. Hancock, 91 to 94 potential. But yeah, we're sending Garner, Harrington, Hancock, and some weird geezer called Burt out on loan for next season. Tov, as always, the bridesmaid and never the bride. But Benny, top 3 cleanest sheets. All the top performers, of course, Chef with 12 and 5, TP with 9 and 6, and the Iceman with 6 and 3. But for next season, I've got my eye on some Estonian breader. Shout out Jackster, especially Hein. You'll see a lot of you man's suggestions as well as we go through the list, but with the rest of the suggestions that I've got locked, remember I'm only working with a small one, and that's what I always say to my missus. Budget. I'm working with a small budget, lads. Come on. We've only £4 million to spend. We might have to dip into the free agents as well. And I've found a couple EFL mainstays, ex-Premier League players, and maybe someone I've already had my eye on as well. So, where do we strengthen this side? Also, which one of these scouts do we grab? I want this club to look like Michael Jackson's house. Youth running everywhere. But with that, geezers, it's big respect for making it this far. If you haven't already, make sure that you give this video a like. And if you didn't, well, you've lost 30 minutes of your life that you ain't getting back. What do you want me to do about it? Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all in the description. Yeah, go and send me a weird DM. I love them. Comment down below your suggestions for the champ. But as always, geezers, I'll see ya in 7 days' time. It's much love from me, and peace!